Morning. folks. Ooh la 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 la. Hello, Exor. Hallo. Guten Morgen. Move, Exor, I must confess. I am sleepy. How are you? But you, how are you? Sleepy yet? It's only midnight. Mmm. Nice. Mm. Um, Folks, we hang up for like this is or today. This is gonna be I am eating, and I get to make an hour drive to get medicine to start tomorrow. Woo. Mm. Can you combine? Hey, Mr. Yellow Owl, it's been such a long time. What's up, Hackerman? That's us. What's up? Good. Good, good. A little bit tired from the week. We had a 12-hour stream on Tuesday and a bit of work and stuff. So a bit exhausted. But yeah, XR told us, I am eating. I'm going to make an hour drive to get medicine to start tomorrow. That kind of sucks, driving an hour. But I think you kind of like to drive. I feel like you're the kind of person that likes to drive. And maybe you can combine it with picking up your wife at the hospital too. No? Is that something you can do around there? Hey, Mr. Yellow, it's been such a long time. That's how I've been lately. You know, day 1 or 2. And you, Mr. Yellow, what's up with you? It depends. She's off tomorrow, so drop off kids. So drop kids off. Drop her off at her sister's and then make that trip. Then pick her up to go take the dog to the groomer's road. Wow, it's a lot of things. So anyone want to stalk me? That's my routine for tomorrow. Damn. It'd be kind of hard with just this information. Just a lot of work. Yeah. Me and you too. Oh, Mr. Yellow Owl. And we have Vladimir. Hi, what's going on, doctor? Good. Getting some fibers for the day. I usually have eggs and bread, but I'm thinking, maybe it'd be nice to just have a little bit of fiber in. So, had a clementine and this. And you, Vladimir, what's up? Just a lot of work. What kind of work do you do, Mr. Yellow Owl? You in cyber? All things internet. Nice and mysterious. Just like how we like it. Just all things internet. What does that mean? Just all things in. If you don't want to say, it's okay. Nothing special today. No, nice. I kind of like it when there's nothing special. It's like people kind of sometimes could be, oh yeah, there's nothing special. Come on, there has to be a little something special. Like, no, there doesn't have to be. I'm just happy living my life. Just chilling. I don't know. It doesn't have to be anything special. People sometimes think that you need special things in your life to make you happy. No, man. I love my routine. I love waking up 5:30, streaming 6, doing my work, going to the gym, and going to sleep. That's perfectly fine. Nothing special has to happen. You guys are my therapists today. All these tasty fibers. Let me just rinse my hands, and then I'll be able to hack the fuck out of everything. All right, folks. So, what do we... So I'm going to tell you what we're going to do today. And to tell you what we're going to do today, I have to explain what we did yesterday. we did... No, so yesterday was day 101. And of course, because it's day 101, you have to... Ooh, there's a few of us. Stir DK. Ooh, I think I've seen them. And I've never seen Jax of all trades. Nice name. And so yesterday was day 101. And day 101 often means the beginner stuff. So we went back to beginner stuff. And we kind of got humbled. Kinda. The website to get the flag. So we're doing NoSQL injection. This leads us, maybe we should launch instance. This leads us to an internet place where you can do a non-SQL injection. We didn't look at the what is it called? The hints yet. And we spent probably like 20 minutes on it so far. So basically what we have here is a simple login platform. We have an email and a password. And we have to log in. And then the application's code. So we have to find somehow a vulnerability in there that will enable us to hack the fuck out of it. Oof. Having one of these things in the nose where you want to sneeze, but it doesn't come out. Ugh. It's like the worst thing in the universe. Nothing worse. LSLAT. Alright. Oh, we're still in it. App. So these are the things that we're looking for in here. Can I cat all? Is that something you can do? Yeah, okay. Cat. What I want to do is be a little bit lazy here. And then grp. Pass. Let's see if it yields anything. Okay, there's a few. Label password. Input type password. ID name password required. Save password to session storage. Save email and password to session storage or handle as needed. Okay. So yeah, what we know is that once we get logged in, something's gonna end up in the cookies. Wow, the winds are crazy today in Barcelona, folks. Okay, I've doxed myself a little bit, but I just want to check the winds. Okay, it's kind of high. It's not that high. All right. So we have passwords. We have passwords here. Password type string required true. Password crypto random byte 16. The string. Okay, so this looks how it generates the password. Constant email password required body. Password starts with this. That's the thing though. Password starts with this and ends with that. Is this a huge hint here? About... Because if it were cryptographic challenge, we could understand how we get to this code. If it starts with this and ends with this, we could reverse the whole encryption mechanism because of these hints. But I don't think it's the case. It's not really one of those. Where do we get the challenge, actually? This is web exploitation. So probably there's going to be an injection of some sort. Okay, so that actually helps compared to what we saw yesterday. There's going to be an injection of some sorts. How do we look at injection possibilities? So this is all the text. If REST JSON success email true. Password. So the good thing is that we already have an email. If you remember correctly, there's an email. Pico player 355. So that's our email. And I think afterwards we have to do we have to somehow brute force about non-brute force, but inject the password, get through it somehow. So let's see where does the session actually get started? Where's the password actually being checked? Label input password. It goes required. Okay, so I think it's here. Required, type button, submit form. So this is what the form is about. This is the HTML code for the form. My bad phone. I think you mean your battery. My battery phone died. We do all things internet, data centers, app development, website development, AI development, custom software of all types. Software is medical device, digital marketing, SEO, AIGO. You name it, we'll probably do it. Holy moly. It's a lot of things. How big is the company you work in? How many employees do you have? It seems like a large agency that would have all these talents. Website development, AI development, custom software of all types, software is medical device. Small lol, but we do big work. Nice. Nice, that's super cool, Yellow Owl. My team is like 4 people. Nice. And what is it that you specialize in? Do you do everything? Do you do all of these, or are you focused on 1, 2, 3, or 4? So I think, we saw over here the HTML code for the login part, where certain things are required. Now I want to see we should look at codes one by one, because the cat all is kind of confusing. LS, LA, oopsies. LS, sure. All right, let's look at, we probably have to look at JavaScript. That's probably the one that handles the backend. Cat server.javascript. A little of all of it. I do website related, mostly in some cybersecurity right now, helping unhack cover over. Ah, wow. So incident response. Unhack. So that's incident response, no? That's really fun. Well, I wouldn't have no idea on how to recover machines. Sometimes people are like, hey, this problem has been happening. I'm like, dude, I got no clue. I have no clue. I've been hacked. How do I get back? No clue. I can tell you more about penguins than fixing computers. Well, I don't know too much about penguins either. What else could I tell you more about? Could tell you more about Liberia than I could tell you about how to fix computers when this situation happens. Y'all want to hear something cool about Liberia? All right, handle login form with JSON. App post login asymmetric required res. Constant email password required body. Try. Const user await user find one. That kind of seems weird. Why do you have a try thing? Parse password. Password. So I think we have to put this in there. Password starts with this and password starts with that. So we have to have something in there. This is weird, this try. Let me just copy this. Let's ask for an explanation from our good buddy, ChatGPT. Yes. I can't tell. Yes, and securing their stuff while also working on kicking them out. Still, wow. Yeah, I mean, you have to do both dually, right? Because if you start kicking him out on unsecured servers, they're going to be right back in. But no, you kind of want to do both at once. My god, what a job, Mr. Yellow Owl. That seems really fun. I don't know if you said yes to my question or yes to Liberia. Fact. So I'll assume you said yes to my question. No one really wants to hear anything cool about Liberia. I get it. I'm not offended. It's a hard job, but I love it. I bet it's a hard job. Kind of gets your... What do you love about it? I want to hear your opinion. What do you love about it? There's many things to love, I think, in this job. And many things to dislike as well. The learning. When you learn in many jobs, there must be something about this that feels... that you learn especially, or that something special. All right. Ask anything. So, have a look at this JS code. What do you have to say about the login mechanisms? Sounds like you meant login mechanism rather than logging. Yeah, that's true. So I'll review authentication, login security in this code. Short version is intentionally vulnerable and unsafe by design. CTF style. Yeah, especially around, okay, critical security problem. Same for password. This is a classic NoSQL injection. Why is dangerous? MongoDB requires accept objects, not just strings. So if attacker sends, it becomes user email ne null. The machine matches. This matches any user in the database. Attackers log in without knowing credentials. Full authentication by path. Okay, great. So we have the answer. Boom, we geniuses. I learn new things daily about cyber, and there is a very small margin for error, which is good pressure for learning. What are we working on to THM? Try hack me? No, it's a Pico CTF. We're doing no SQL injection here. Oh, cool stuff. Oops, this is email. And we're going to do the same thing here. Oopsie, we didn't need to copy. It's the same thing. Boom. Invalid credentials. Oh, you didn't like that, huh? Email. That's a super fun one. Yeah? Yeah, Pico is really cool. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff on Pico. There's easy stuff, hard stuff. But there's easy stuff, the hard stuff, but overall it's really, really fun, I agree. Password crypto random bytes 16 to string. Plain text powered storage. Passwords are stored in plain text, no hashing. If database leaks, all credentials exposed. Well, that's okay. 3. Tokens handling is broken. Token is static. It can be shared across users. Token is returned directly on login. This is not authentication. It's card-coded secret leakage. It's a super fun one. Nice. Yeah, I think it's really cool to have an environment that challenges you in cyber. Incident response is really cool. It just, you have to position yourself to many companies. It's kind of a hard job to sell because you have to position yourself in front of companies for that one day when it might happen. But at the same time, it would not happen. And so you might do a sales for nothing. It's kind of a weird thing to sell, incident response. This is why I usually do it with other things. You're like, hey, give me $10,000. If you get a cyber attack, you get nothing. Well, I don't have to intervene. But if there's no cyber attack, we'll give you training. I mean, you need to sell something more consistent because you can't eat on just incident response. Unless you're really, really good, but that's quite rare. Mongo memory server. Folks, I'm tired and this is making me a bit lazy in my stuff. I'm just kind of copy pasting. Email this, password that. Let's try that. Invalid credentials. All right, I'm gonna go back to what it was and log in. No, you didn't like that. Mongo, the objection is not just strings. So if attacker sends this, it becomes this. And ne. We could do it full time, but it can be stressful a lot. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, it's like emergency. People always, wow. It's like the emergency room of the IT department, kind of. I mean, but it's not like yeah, it's the emergency room basically. Yeah, it can be quite stressful. It's a lot of hours, but the pay must be really good. Pay must be really good. Like clients, when they need their data back, they'll give you a lot of money to get it back. Like in crisis situations, like fuck it, I want to get this back fast as soon as possible. And the thing is, oh putain, vas-y, j'ai trop la flemme. Oh, and the thing is, because people wanna, well, I'm tired. Because people wanna, because people are comparing the size of your services compared to how much money they're losing right now. They're like, fuck it. What does it matter that I have to pay this company $500,000 when I am losing $3 million a day? If they can get me better, if they can get me back on track 30 minutes quicker or 2 hours quicker, then it's worth it compared to a company that will charge me 100K, let's say. So this is why. I have been going since 8 a.m. and had 3 hours just to go back now. I need to finish 40 and more servers tonight, lol. Ay, ay, ay. That's tough, Mr. Yellow Owl. That's tough. Do you have to do them one by one, or can you just plug them in and mass restore them? I have no idea how to do this kind of thing. Folks, I don't know how long I can do this. I actually don't care too much. I don't know, I'm in a very like not caring mood about this kind of stuff. I think I might one by one, they are remote. Oh là 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 là. Ça, c'est difficile. This is difficult. Oh là 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 translates to Oh wow, wow, wow. Or oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. That's kind of like it. Oh la 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 la. My phone just vibrated. At 6:30. Who's awake? Probably my dad. Oh no, it's a buddy of mine. I had a dream that I saw that I went to Venice with a buddy for his birthday, and I'm like, wow. I'm not sure if it's something that that you're planning, but if you are, I'll be in to join you. And he sent a GIF of Aladdin saying, "I'll take you all over the world." You know, a brand new world. Anyway, cool story, bro. I don't know if I want to keep doing this. Folks, I think I might study a bit. And by study, I mean, you might not know about this, but I have the ambition of getting a CISSP by the end of the year 2027. And I have done absolutely zero since January. I thought I'd have more time. I don't. And so I'm thinking, hey, since you can't focus on hacking stuff, oh, maybe it's a question mark here that's causing an issue. Okay, invalid credentials. Since you can't focus on hacking stuff, oh, it's medium. I thought it was easy. Ah, okay. So it reassures my ego a bit. I'm thinking we might just watch videos on what's it called? On a CISSP. So folks, this is what we're gonna do. Watch CISSP videos. We're gonna learn a bit about that. Hopefully I don't get reported by Udemy for doing this. If they're mad at me, too bad. We'll make it I'll share the link in the chat so that, you know, if you want to do the sessions with them, you can also do that. We're just going to do a piece of it just for today. Please don't sue me, Udemy. I like you very much. I've been a long time client. So we're going to do that, folks. Fudge it. Let's log into Udemy. Udemy. Ooh la, that's bright. Maybe I can log in onto my VM actually. That'll make it easier. It's gonna be dark mode. It's gonna be a dark mode, so I'll do it from that. Folks, I hope that's okay with you. Just gonna do some Udemy today. We said Linux hacking. Do we want to change our title? Settings. Can we do that still? Program, cancel. Settings. Same as OBS. Yes. Oh, how do I change the title? Stop recording, start recording. Studio mode settings. Okay, so it's just gonna stay. It's gonna stay like that, folks. In Spanish, we say es lo que hay, which means it is what it is. I think some people are gonna be a bit confused after when they join the stream. They're gonna be like, "Wow, who is this? Who's this clever person hacking?" Okay, Udemy. Cursos online. That's okay. I stay in a state of confusion. This is where we thrive, huh? Us hackers is when permanently in a state of confusion. Aprender habilidades esenciales para tu carrera profesional y tu vida. That's what we enjoy. No, it's in Spanish. It's in English now. I gotta start the session. Hopefully the videos are gonna play okay. Because we're on a virtual machine, and the virtual machines are not great at picking up videos. I'm just gonna log out. Excuse me, stop the screen for a second. VM is down. Whoa, this is the chosen one stream. Yeah, of course it is. The chosen one. You are, oh, this Matrix. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is the chosen one stream. I like it. We were wearing it on the 100-day streams. I got it for the occasion. Oh, okay. I have to go on my email. Caramba. Two 86348. I'm gonna send him to link to the stream. Let's see if he's gonna come. My friend there. Is it gonna work? Vamos, there's 8 of us, folks. We're gonna do Udemy stuff. Wow, there's a lot of people today. Folks, I know it says Linux hacking, but we've decided that, oh, we're in. We're gonna do Udemy because I'm just too tired. I mean, like, it doesn't happen often, but when it does, it doesn't happen often, but right now we're gonna do Udemy. So folks, get prepared to learn. We're gonna do ISCCP, CISSP, full course, practice, and exam. So folks, we're gonna pick up where I last left off, which is here, fundamental identity management. So folks, it's not hacking today. It's not Linux. It is federated identity management. But I'm not sure why this is not ticked. Okay. So we'll do this. Now, how can we make this fun? Do we ask questions at the end? Do we talk about different topics? I don't know. We'll just find a way to make it fun. Let's start looking at the videos. It's going to be 8 minutes. We're going to take some notes and then we'll talk about it. Okay? In order to take notes, I need to have a notebook. Let me go get my notebook. It's not this one. All right, folks, we're back. All right, I see a lot of thing. Vladimir is just sending nice gifs. We like that. And then we have, be sure to take notes, chat. There will be a quiz at the end of the stream. Ooh, I wish there was. I should prepare one for you folks. By the way, I should check if Star Wars sent me the freaking thing we'll have in the back. Because XR, you weren't there for it, but we had a quiz the other time. And you were in the quiz, actually. You weren't on the quiz, but you were in the quiz. Let me check if I got something on Discord. If you want to join the Discord, folks, We post some things on there. I should post a bit more, I think. Wait. That was in the quiz, lol. Yes, you were. You were actually the answer of the quiz. Ah, you'd like to know, huh? Oh, there's memes. There's censored hacker texts there. Hot take, edited. HTML is not even a programming language. What? It's a markup language. So yes, it's not a programming language. Okay. HTML is a lie. XR trying to debate with everyone in the chat hacker pub. Trying to debate with everyone. All right. Cool. I'm just gonna take notes on that, and then we'll see. It kind of sucks that I can't find my notebook, but the thing is, I haven't worked on this since December, and I can't remember where I put my freaking notebook. Hey, Indigo Dabs, welcome. Hi, I just got Cali and just discovered your channel. Hi, hello. Well today, Indigo. Oh, you sound Spanish, Indigo. Indigo. We let go of Cali. I know we are on the Cali platform, but we're gonna do some training. The reason for that is that 12-hour stream really killed my brain. We did a 12-hour stream 2 days ago, and I know I'm justifying everything on that. But we did that, and after, the thing was that, yeah, our brain is completely fried. Now I can't focus or care anymore about hacking, so I'm going to do some cybersecurity. We're going to do some CISSP training, folks. We'll all become smarter together on this one. Thank you very much, XR, for sending Discord. Hey, I was thinking, I think you might want to have the official road of... Wow, hold on. Nah, never mind. When I do it, I'm going to do it properly. No. I thought about it. No. We're going to do it properly. I'm going to go do on this notebook. It's way too good. All right. This notebook. We're back. All right, folks. Let's do this. Dion training, federated identity management. Do we know what it is, folks? Federated identities. Do you know what it is? Federated identity management. I think I have a pretty good idea, but I want to know what your thoughts are. Go Dabs, dude. Just got Cali and got to discover your channel. Hello. So we're gonna tomorrow we'll be back for more Cali. Today we're gonna learn about federated identities, which will get us back on track. Cali is great. That is universal. Cali is awesome. Everyone should get one.
Welcome to this video on federated identity management.
Okay, this guy's got energy.
On the CISSP exam, there will be topics about federated identity management, or FIM, and also the security assertion markup language, or SAML. So in this video, we're going to cover both of those topics. Now, federated identity management enables multiple different technologies to use the same single sign-on credentials. If you recall from the previous video, single sign-on, or SSO, is just using the same credentials for multiple applications, multiple systems, and so on. Well, FIM will enable multiple different technologies to use the same single sign-on credential, because some methods are dedicated to certain technologies. FIM will allow you to exercise the same credentials across all of these different technologies. And the way that it works is digital identity.
Hold on. Yeah, I love Cali. I've been learning so much. Nice. Rough guess, it's a part of IDEM procedures. Oh, nice. Good guess, XR. I actually didn't know what it was. Like, I'm still struggling. Enables multiple different technologies to use the same SSO credentials. Federated identity management enables multiple different technologies to use the same SSO credentials. Multiple different technologies. to use the same SSO credentials. Okay, let's write that down. I'm not sure what that means though. Do y'all understand what SSO is? SSO is single sign-on, and it helps companies. Usually it's companies. You can do this in your home lab, but it helps companies with everyone can log in. With one login, you can log into many platforms. I think federated identity management is an enabler of that. Enables multiple different technologies to use the same SSO credentials. So I think it's like a protocol where you exchange information, right? And you exchange passwords and stuff. Single sign. Oh, you had the answer, lol. Yeah, I kind of cheated. I kind of let you answer and then I played the video. Federated identity management. So enables SSO by enables SSO. Let's just keep it at that. I don't know what else to say.
Dedicated to certain technologies. FIM will allow you to exercise the same credentials across all of these different technologies. And the way that it works is digital identities are created as part of the federated identity management. This is going to include all the attributes that are going to uniquely define the subject and whatever their access and authorization privileges are going to be. FIM will allow the digital identity to be used outside of a single organization. So now you can use FIM outside of your organization's control. You can integrate this with whatever technology is using this. And again, we will talk about those in the specific videos.
So federated identity management includes two things. Digital identities includes attributes that uniquely defines a subject and their access privileges. FIM allows digital identities to be used outside a single organization. Are you kind of familiar with federated platforms? They are decentralized and can be self-hosted, but must meet certain criteria before being allowed within the formal federation network. That's a tangent. Whoa, I'm down for a tangent. You're familiar with federated platforms? No, what are those? They're decentralized and can be self-hosted. Meets a certain criteria before being allowed to be using the format. Before allowed within the formal federation network. That's a tangent. Matrix.org. Really? Are you trolling us? I don't think so. XR doesn't really troll that much. Pixel something. An open network for secure decentralized communication. Client ecosystem, SKDs. Oh, I know about SKDs, I think. Distribution, hosting. Support us. Mastodon. What is Mastodon? I got fluffy chat yesterday, lol. IGT, fluffy chat. Weird coincidence. Oh, really? I got fluffy chat yesterday, lol. What is fluffy chat? Actually, I don't get you. I thought I got you, but no. And open networks for secure decentralized communication. Chat with friends, family, and coworkers. Ooh. And it's decentralized. Okay, so is it kind of like blockchain? Or if it looks like blockchain. Or open source, broad specifications. Support us. Is it going to ask for money or is it going to ask for decentralizing? Join as a member. If you have a stake in Matrix, become a member of the foundation to support the most sustainable way. Being a member also lets you get involved in open governance foundation by voting and running the governing board to have the same direction of the project. Nice. Probably a new federation platform. Yeah, that's on the website somewhere. Oh, nice. I think all this is about. I think it's just becoming common to have decentralized platform, federated platforms. I think it's a good idea to. It's like it goes with the idea of democratizing the internet. Where Matrix merch? Ooh, there we go. Now we're talking. Come on, make them good. They don't look good. Oh, they suck. Oh, I mean, they're cheap. Huh? It's okay. It's not that bad. $35 a zipper. It's fine. Hey, if one day we ever get merchandise, don't let it be like that. If you see this when there's like a cyber doctor there, or whatever, don't like. You can DDoS me. Like, you have to do something about it. You can't just have that. I don't know. Be a bit more original than your logo on slapped on a hoodie. No. It's pretty cool. So cool. There's 8 minutes of video. We watched 1 minute 24. I have Q Talks as an IM platform, and this is along the lines of Web 4 technology. I guess so. What is Web 4? I hear about it a lot. My partner works in this kind of stuff. She says it a lot, and I always pretend. Web 4. Did you just connect to a cyber war if you release trash merch? Oof. Consent to a cyber war if you release trash merch. I agreed to mean retaliation. Mean but kind, like, dude, what are you doing? Oh, is Web 3 cyber war? Um, but yeah, not if I release trash merch. If I release something original and you don't like it, you can't do that. But if I release something with just written cyber doctor, I deserve punishment, obviously. You don't just put a logo and call it a merch. No, it has to be kind of cool. I don't know. Do it right. And if we get merch, we're gonna involve either. We're probably gonna involve a designer or something. I wonder what we could do. I mean, it's gonna be in a while. I don't really want to manage this. He places one address in the background of the image of the merch. Really? Ay, ay, ay. Caramba, dosed himself. La web 4.0 o web inteligente simbótica es la próxima fase de Internet caracterizada por una integración profunda entre el mundo físico y digital a través de la IA, metaverso, el IoT descentralización. Okay, so the Web 4.0 is the next phase of the Internet. There's going to be it's very much about merging the physical and the digital world through metaverse, IoT, and decentralization, offering natural interactions and personalizing through virtual assistants that understand human language to anticipate needs and automate tasks. So Web.3. What was Web.3? Just to understand where we situate ourselves. ¿Cómo se diferencia? There we go. Web.3 was about decentralization, the ownership of data, and the semantics for better searching. Yeah, you're right about this. Sorry, you said, yeah, it goes like this, and then you add the AI component to it. So yeah, so it's not really more intelligent. I mean, it's just kind of pushing it further, like everything, right? He places one address in the background. Yeah, merch is fun to make. You got to do some good stuff. Our company does that too in digital designs. I want to judge your merch, Mr. Yellow Owl. I want to judge it, and I'm gonna DDoS you if it's not good. If it's just name of the company and $50. You can sell merch more expensive than that. I think people would be happy to pay for good money for a quality clothing piece of clothing. So I don't know why I like wearing these glasses, but I think people would be so. I think paying good money is not the issue. I think then what's the issue is that the design is trash, like zero originality, just your logo on it. So yeah, Mr. Yellow, I don't know if you want to share your company, but if you do, we can have a look at their merch, and judge it. XR is telling us Web3 is to pull away from the major tech companies. Holding all the data is the main driving force from my perspective of what we've researched. Nice. I mean, it's true. We are relying on data is power, and we are relying on the big tech. It's just that, yeah, we can make efforts towards that, but the truth is, today, GAFAMs are really still owning our balls. Like everything we do, they're owning it. I used to sell Starbucks hoodies for $20 a pop. Really? That must have been a while ago, because $20 for a hoodie. That's a bargain. Let's look. Starbucks hoodie. It's just gonna be, yeah, it's just gonna be the logo slapped onto it. I mean, this looks pretty good actually. This one looks pretty good, because I'm getting distracted by the lady that looks pretty good too. This looks pretty good. That sounds weird to say. Pretty attractive. Okay. Hope my partner's not listening. Yeah, but that Starbucks logo cost 20 million liter. Yeah. What do you mean, like, to make? Starbuckets culture, that's even better. Yeah, and but like the Starbucks logo has a bit more taste to it. It looks like something, you know, there's a person on it. Oh, there's many to I need a coffee. The Starbucks logo looks pretty good by itself, I'd say. The brand has enough taste so that it doesn't look too bad. Is this what you made? The No Woman, No Cry stuff like this? Indigo? Yeah, it was at high school. Nice. But did you just make the Starbucks coffee, or did you make the? Did you make something like this, No Woman, No Cry, or something? Mr. Yellow Owl told us a few years back we did the Holiday Inn logo like 10 years ago. Oh wow, nice. Yeah, but that Starbucks logo cost 20 million. Yeah, for sure to make. Well, I don't know for sure. That's a lot of money for a designer, no? I did the whole logo with the girl on it. Ah, so you designed it. You made it. You saw it and you're like, wait, what? So you couldn't find it on the internet, the logo, so you remade it? Is that what you're saying? And I just used these iron on stamps. Ah, nice. Yeah, yeah, good, good. Why not, huh? And then you buy the hoodies. Your profits were probably not that high though, no? Because a hoodie probably cost you like 12, 13, $14 back then, even to make a hoodie, to buy a hoodie, no? I did research. They quoted it was 1 million for their anniversary logo. Whoa! So it cost 1 million euros to $1 million to get a logo change. That seems more right than 20. 20 million is really a lot of money. They were selling hotcakes. I wanted to check something. Did Mr. Yalao say something? The Holiday Inn logo. I wanted to check it. Holiday Inn. Do. Okay, it's probably this logo from 10 years ago. Getty Images. It's pretty good, no? I like it. Wolf, I just had a dark thought about what it looked like. Woof. Sometimes I have random dark thoughts, folks. It's concerning. But since most of you are American, I'm not going to tell you. Osmo. Osmos. Or. Osmos Doreish. I think I know who that is. Is that the one and only Osmo star? 20 million is too much for a logo. Yeah, 20 million is too much for a logo. 1 million is probably okay. We do some super cool stuff these days, depending on the client for the design. Nice. I mean, it makes sense. You have to stand out today. There's just so much noise and stuff. You have to be recognizable and everything. Back then, you could just do advertising everywhere. But now, advertising is just not enough. There's just too much advertising everywhere. You have to stand out within the advertisements. So yeah, it's getting challenging. So folks, we learned about Web 3.0. We learned about Web 4.0. We kind of learned about federated entities. And turns out we are within 1 minute and 24 seconds of the video we're supposed to watch in 20 minutes. So it's okay. And thanks for coming, Osmo. I was just telling the chat that we were going to, we're all going to Venice for your birthday, and everyone got excited, so you can't back out now. Stand out from the crowd, run the business underground. Of course, your business must be underground, otherwise you're going to have to pay taxes. We do some super cool stuff these days, depending on the client that designs, yeah. Yeah, of course you have to do it underground. We should do like reverse skyscrapers. We're going to do floor scrapers, where you have to, where you dig underneath so you can have an underground business and therefore avoid taxes. Duh. So missile silos, lol. Why? Why do you want to have a missile silo? GXR. Yes, to have it underneath. I mean, don't you know that every evil person has offices in the floor because they're underground? Yeah, of course. The missile. Yeah, I see. Yeah, missile silos, but more adapted for offices. I want to make a forbidden occult symbol hoodie. Ooh. Sure, then send us the designs when you have them. Share the photo on Discord, on the general chat. I have to fix the Discord thing, by the way. There's way too many chats. All right, federated identity enables SSO. That's all the notes I have. Who wouldn't want one? An underground silo where you can do underground activities. Sounds great. Federated identity management. Okay. Digital identities includes attributes that uniquely define a subject and their access privileges. Okay, digital identities are just identities. What the fuck? FIM allows. FIM is for, okay. Enables SSO. And makes it so identities can be used outside the org. It's funny that they say digital entities, because for me there's no way that entities are no longer digital anymore. I want to make a forbidden occult symbol hoodie. Yeah, I'm really down. If you have something good, like I'd wear, I'd buy it. So please share it on the Discord. Nothing to see here. Closes the metal lid like a goofer. When we get into a missile silo, like a submarine, you want a submarine hatch. Just keep on turning it to exit work. Missile silo and nuclear bunkers go hand in hand. That's true, huh? You know what's surprising, though, is that rockets are usually sent out from, not missile silos, but they're sent out from the ground. It's like, no, no, no. It's way more badass if they're underground. And badassness is like, is a pretty important criteria in rockets, I think. All right.
So when we have multiple organizations, let's say we're partnering with another company and doing some development of work, then what we end up doing is agreeing to share a method of how we're going to leverage our digital identities to allow access and authorization to various resources throughout both of the organizations. So this allows both organizations to use a single set of credentials across all the different platforms. Now, the methods you need to know for the exam are SAML, the Security Assertion Markup Language. There's also SPML, or the Service Provisioning Markup Language. And there's XACML, Extensible Access Control Markup Language. So let's dive into each one of these.
Okay. We're not going to listen to him. We're going to do our own research. So there's SAML. That's a one I've heard a lot. SPML, I've never heard of it. Security Assertion Markup Language. Okay, so HTML has a cousin. SAML. HTML has cousins. Yeah, there they are. Yeah, I forgot the S. Has cousins. Yeah, probably. I mean, it is a markup language. SAML. Let's look at it. Maybe we'll need to use it one day in our pen testing career. As SAML. I think apart from that, SAML also would make a great name for a person. It's like Samuel, but a bit cooler. SAML. All right, we're not going to search in Spanish. You folks don't like it too much when I do that. I enjoy it. But, English. Hypertext markup language. Yeah. We gotcha, XR, we gotcha. Security assertion markup language. Security assertion markup language, pronounced SAML, is an open standard for exchanging authentication and authorization data between parties. In particular, between an identity provider and a service provider. SAML. Okay, so it's a way of it's a markup language of open standardized exchanging authentication and authorization data between parties, in particular between an identity provider and a service provider. What's the difference between an identity provider and a service provider? Let's look at those. Some of forbidden symbols are messed up, so I'm gonna paste in Discord. But I think the back cube and seal of Satan are pretty cool. Black. Did you post them on Discord yet? You said you're gonna. And I'm not. Oh, they're pretty messed up. And then, yeah, maybe not. You're not gonna post. But it's back cube and seal of Satan. Saturn are pretty cool. Then send it to us. Send the back cube and seal of Saturn. That sounds pretty cool. Do you folks enjoy astrology? No, astronomy, or the study of stars, huh? In the scientific sense. Do you folks enjoy that? I think it's quite fun. All right, so we were looking at SAML, and it's an open source, it's an open language to talk between an identity provider and service provider, and I just want to make sure we understand what both of these are. So SAML identity provider is a system. So hell yeah, we enjoy it. Yeah, nice. Nice. I think it's really cool. All right, one sec. SAML identity provider is a system entity that issues authentication assertions in conjunction with a single sign-on. No, okay, we're not reading the right thing. Okay, an identity provider for SAML. Okay, so we are. Is a system entry that issues an authentication assertion in conjunction with a single sign-on profile of the security assertion markup language. In the SAML domain model, oh, there's a domain model. What the fuck, folks? We're going down the rabbit hole. Head in. Nice, you all enjoy astrology. Okay, cool. Nice. I was just looking at this and I'm not sure why I thought about it. Maybe you can find one day an astrology. Is that how you say it? Astrology? I think it is. Astrology channel that we can raid it into. That'd be kind of fun. We could all learn about astrology at 8 a.m. or whatever time you are. Moon Hoodles. Moo Hoodles. Is this an astrology streamer or works for NASA? Ah, nice. YouTube video, I'm not super into them, but I know a little bit about them. Nice. Cool. Yes, be sure to Indigo. Be sure to share in the chat and in the Discord when you have the symbols for the black cube and seal of Saturn. Sounds pretty sick. All right, so there's a domain model, folks, and forgive me, there's going to be a bit of a white flash here. Oof, it's powerful. All right, let's try to understand this. Insured, what the fuck? Looks like my job. Demographic info address. Okay, so it's database construction. You can see this from this. It's these are planned for databases. What the fuck? Sample model for health insurance plan. So this is the one to many. That's what it means, I think. To many benefits set, services, coverage. It's kind of boring, no? How things are built. I don't know. It's kind of fun. I don't know. Maybe it's fun for some people. Is more along the lines of the work of John Dee and his predecessors. Nice. Thanks for coming, XR. Good night. I think tomorrow we'll be back for more regular hacking. I'll go to bed early today and probably be more motivated to do some of the usual hacking we do. It's actually kind of fun. I'm up for work. Let me know next time you discuss astrology. Sounds good, Osmo. Thanks for coming. Oh, we'll see each other in Venice, right? Maybe a bit before too. Oh man, I'm really in for that plan. It was really nice. Ciao, bro. Okay, so folks, we're learning about SAML. Security markup language is between an identity provider and a service provider. SAML is an XML-based markup language. Okay, so I guess it's kind of like it's kind of like what is it called? Twitch chat. Let's go and ban this person. Or do you not see him? Oh. Let's go and ban this person. There we go. A Life or Rune shirt would be sick. Nice. You have to share all these ideas on Discord. I think you're much more into shirts than we are. Indigo. It's so cool to meet you. You're very participative in the chat. It's good to see. So welcome. Feel free to come back. All right. It is an open standard for exchanging authentication and authorization data between Perry. So do you folks understand the difference between authentication and authorization? It's in the Discord, nice. I will have a look in a little bit. Do you understand the difference between authentication and authorization? Data between parties in particular. So, yes, nice, okay. Y'all are geniuses. I'm gonna explain for those who don't. Authentication is checking your password is correct, and authorization is making sure that you have the rights for something. Is that right, Mr. Yellow Owl? Authenticate, I say who I say I am. Yes. Authorize. Cool. You can go there, here, but not there. Yes, exactly. Yes, we brought XR back from bed. He was about to fall asleep and he's like, no, must explain the difference between authorization and authorization. Yes, that's a good way to put it. Nice. Cool, cool. All right, SAML is XML-based markup language for security assertions. Statement that service providers use to make access control decisions. SAML is also a set of XML-based protocol messages, a set of protocol messages bindings, a set of profiles, utilizing all of the above. An important use case that SAML addresses is web browser single sign-on. Web browser single sign-on. Single sign-on is relatively easy. Accomplishes within the security domain using cookies, for example. So by extending SSO across security domains is more difficult and resulted in the proliferation of non-interoperable proprietary technologies. The SAML web browser SSO profile, okay, my god. In practice, SAML SSO is the most commonly used for authentication into cloud-based business software. Okay, SAML SSO is the most used, but there's also different ones, I guess. All right, it's gonna be very bright. SPLM, let's check out what this is. I don't really know what SPLM is. SPLM. El Movimiento de Liberación del Pueblo de Sudán. That's not what we into. Sudan People Liberation Movement. Federated Identities. Sorry, people of Sudan. We'll learn about you another time. What is federated identity? Fin versus single sign-on. Let's see. Fortinet can tell us. Osmo made a sticker of me with the glasses on. It's not my fault if I look amazing in these glasses. All right, I'm gonna go on Discord and check out the thing before you get to that. Discord is here. Discord. DISC. Discord. We go on the Cyber Clinic. General chat. Ooh, there we go. We see Andy here. I like the burial icon. That's cool. What? Maybe Nero's quite upside down. I'm checking out the Discord, folks. You can do it too. Just type in ! Discord if you want to join. Forbidden cured symbols explained. You can put. I think as long as it's not insulting or anything, you can put whatever you want on your symbol. Nero's cross is misrepresented here as it is an wording ruined by the name of Alguz. Wow. XR, a man of many talents. You can understand those. Mr. Yellow Owl, hello. Hello. Hi everyone. Welcome to the Cyber Clinic. Well, it feels like a good time to wear glasses. I don't know why, I like it. Alright. Alright. The thing is, if I put it too close, my eyebrow starts. My my eyebrows? What are those? Eyelashes start touching the glass. Alright. What does federated identity mean? Federated identity is a solution that enables users from a group of linked organizations to share their users verification to various applications and resources. This is federated identities. Okay. So let's see how federated identity management. I remember, folks, XR is still here for explaining Discord. Nice. The reason why we're doing this is, well, for me, it's to get the CISSP exam, the CISSP certification. But for you folks that are interested in hacking, it's also very good to understand how these work, so you can hack them better. And here we go. The federated identity management model includes policies and protocols that enable organizations to manage and authenticate identity. For FIM to work, connected partners must have established a trust in FIM and an FIM system. FIM. In an FIM system. This improves security in connected systems while eliminating complexity and improving user experience through the login process. For sure. RSA Secure ID can be integrated with FIM systems to provide an additional layer of security, ensuring secure multi-factor authentication across federated applications and network. Yeah, I think what's really good about federated identity is that it's really good at enabling organizations to make simpler decisions. It's really funny to explain cyber seriously in these glasses. Yeah, the thing is that we have cybersecurity is already super complex, and SAML brings federated identities brings a lot of simplification in this process. So we want to check out what benefits of federated FIM, convenience, quick access to applications they use on availability, cost savings, saving organizations time. Because they're probably selling this Fortinet. Cost saving. Seamless user experience. Yeah. Simplified data management. Yeah. Easy and structured sharing of resources. Yeah. Okay, I see. So federated identity management, FIM, versus single sign-on. I actually don't really understand the difference, so it's really good they're explaining it. SSO is NFIM, is NFIM. So I think it's pronounced FIM if they put N. Is an FIM tool that enables users to access multiple websites and applications using a single set of credentials. When a user logs into SSO servers, it provides them with access to connected applications and websites without having to log in again. So yeah, what we talked about just gets you logged in. SSO is one component of FIM, which forms part of the process of dividing secure logins to users. SSO is one component of FIM. Oh, okay, so it's part of it, which forms part of the process of providing secure logins. So SSO is part of FIM, of Federated Identity Management. The top 5 laws of federated identity. The top 5 laws of federated identities include user control and consent. Users consent to share data and have some controls over how data is shared. Minimal disclosure. The least amount of identifying information is disclosed or shared and is securely stored and immediately erased. Yeah. Okay, I kind of see. Competition encourages enhanced performance, so best to support multiple identity providers, which can foster a healthy sense of competition. Well, I don't get this one. This one's challenging to understand. It might be voicing that bullshitting a bit. Competition encouraging enhanced performance, so it's best to support multiple identity providers, which fosters a... I'm going to ask ChatGPT to explain this last rule. I don't quite get it. Do you folks get it? From a business perspective, why it makes sense? Why does this competition argument make sense? And I'll read it to you one more time, folks. Competition encourages enhanced performance, so it's best to support multiple identity providers, which fosters a healthy sense of competition. The competition argument makes sense because the identity systems are power centers. Whoever controls identity controls access, data flow, and user trust. Supporting multiple identity providers prevents that power center from centralizing into a single actor and creates systemic benefits. Here's why it's logically sound. Avoid monopoly, control of identity. If one provider dominates identity, auth, attributes, verification, they become a gatekeeper to service, a single point of failure, a policy dictator, privacy, pricing, access rules. Competition prevents identity becoming infrastructure capture, similar to why DNS, IPS, ISPs, and certificate authorities are diversified. So, I mean, is this more of a... Is this a systemic market thought, or is it more about... Or is it more about a company having many different identity providers? Great question, and distinction matters. It's a systemic market argument, not a vendor diversity inside a company argument. Okay, that's where the confusion was from. Systemic market competition. What the law is actually good. What the law is actually about. This means multiple independent identity providers, different governance models, different economic incentives, different jurisdictions, different trust routes, different business models. Examples: government ID providers, commercial IDS, Google Maps, banks, soft. Okay, yeah. I mean, just a general thing where we need top 5 laws of identity. Okay. Minimal disclosure, justification, directed identity. I see. But yeah, as a company, I don't think you should have many identity providers, no? As a company, does it make sense to have many identity providers? Doesn't this cause unnecessary complexity? Give out arguments for both. Give advantages and downsides for small, medium, and very large companies. All right, let's see it. Yes, it can make sense, but often overused, misapplied, and misunderstood. And you're right, it absolutely adds complexity. The value depends heavily on company size, risk profile, and business model. Okay. I don't know about you folks, but I really enjoy when a company, when understanding how cybersecurity works in companies. So you say their business model, you understand how they work, how they make money and everything. And then from there, you decide what control should be applied or how should we manage cybersecurity. And this is really fun. Really fun. I think I would struggle actually working in a company long term. I don't know, we'll see, but this is my vision for now. I'll struggle to live in a company, to work in a company long term, because all you get is one business model, right? Instead of, when you work as a consultant, you'll see different business models and everything. There's different business models, you get to apply different things. I guess at this phase of my career, I'm more into seeing different things, but maybe eventually it'd be good to go in depth into understanding one business model and applying the things there. Hope that makes sense. Should a company use multiple identity providers? Short answer, small companies, no. Medium companies, sometimes. And very large companies, often, yes. Small companies, startups, small SaaS, under 50 to 100 staffs. Advantages: vendor resilience, outage protection, avoids login, future flexibility, specializes use cases, B2C plus B2B. Yeah, operation complexity, higher engineering costs. For small orgs, multiple identity providers usually reduce security, not increase it, because complexity means more team requires good. Okay, complexity is just too much over the team capacities. Okay. So yeah, for small companies, it doesn't make sense to have multiple identity providers. For medium companies, you have business segmentation, internal versus customer identity, for instance, regional compliance needs, partner federation, M&A integration. Oh, that's a big one, huh? M&A integration. Folks, it's not until I got into insurance that I realized the importance of M&A. Like, M&A in cybersecurity is really important because companies acquire a lot of companies all the time. It's just something that large companies do. They acquire the smaller ones a lot. And how dealing with them and how you deal with them as a company tells a lot about your risk. That's it. That's all I have to say. Cool. So advantages, M&A integration, risk isolation, vendor leverage, negotiation leverage. Yeah, for sure. Because if you're stuck with one vendor and you're a large company, it kind of sucks. Integration overhead, identity governance complexity, policy inconsistency, trust boundary, confusion, more IAM engineering burden. Cross IDP correlation risk. Wizard! But how do you even get the experience when companies are hiring only cybersecurity position that has 4 to 5 years of experience? Wizard, welcome to the chat. Wonderful having you. And I think it's a really good question you're asking. And it's one I'm asking myself too. And for this question, I think to be honest, I don't know too much. I can tell you what I did for myself, and then you can tell me how if that can apply to you or not. I see hanged for name colors with the color command. Ah, you can change your name color with the change color command. Oh yeah. Oh, that's confusing because before you were indigo. And indigo is blue, no? It's actually pink. It's actually purple. You may want to go purple. You said lol. Nice. And Wizard, for me, what I did was I joined a cybersecurity company, but not directly in cybersecurity. That company was CrowdStrike. And I got to learn a ton about cybersecurity there. And then afterwards, just browse and stuff that are related to cybersecurity, but not really in cybersecurity. Does that make sense? I mean, I'm in cybersecurity now, but the way I got into it was not necessarily through the typical route of being a SOC analyst and everything. So I think it really depends on your profile. People all the time think, oh, I want to get into cybersecurity. I have to be a penetration tester. I have to be a SOC analyst. I have to... Yeah, it's pretty much the two paths that I think people see. And there's many different ways that you can do it. You're not necessarily stuck to this. So I encourage you to look at more fields where cyber skills are requested versus just the typical, oh, I want a penetration tester job or a SOC analyst job or IT admin. There's many jobs in IT too that are related to cyber. Okay, how about now? Oh, nice. That's good. I like it. But you do you, huh? Indigo. You do you. I like both. I like purple. It wasn't actually confusing me too much. The thing is, XR is the only one that uses purple. So you and XR are gonna have the same color. I think by default people have white. People have white. I liked you in blue as well, huh? But you do you, huh? If purple makes you happy, go for it. And of course, Mr. Yellow Owl is yellow. That makes sense. Yeah, I gotta change it cause XR. You gotta do you, man. If you enjoy being purple, I very much encourage you to stay purple. All right, and then 1,000 staff, and then very large company, enterprises, global orgs, hyperscalers, geopolitical resilience. Yeah, there's a lot. Extreme operational complexity, large IAM teams required. Folks, there's a few things that I want to check out. There's some things I have in my chat. I have a chat with myself. There's a chat I have with myself whenever I have doubts about how different things do. Does that make sense? How about questions I have for myself? We wanted to spot Recon NG. I want to check that one out. The farmer was replaced in Python game. We played that. No, we did plenty of things that we wanted to do. That's really good. So folks, I'm checking for ideas of things that we could check. Ooh. Okay, there's 2 things here that I want to check out. I'm going till the end of the stream at least, loaded. Nice. You checking out the different options. Nice. Yeah, stay green. That's okay. The light blue also looks pretty cool. I think the one that's being not too much used is yellow. I only see Mr. Yellow Owl with it. MC is green. No one really goes for that light blue one. That light blue gray one is not very common, I think. And yellow is not really common. White is quite common. All right, coolsies. And you're going for green for that. So we're gonna check out. The IC95. Is it still interesting for you folks, or should I do this on my own time? I think I'll do it on my own time. We'll just stick to this. So we have different federated entities. Competition is an important thing. Is federated identity the same? No. The difference between FIM and SSO is the resources they allow user to access. SSO enables user to access various applications and systems connected to one organization. Where FIM provides users access to resources across multiple organizations. Oh, this one's cool. It's pretty retro. Kappa Ross, nice. The difference between FIM and SSO is the resources. Oh, okay. So SAML. FIM is for multiple orgs. And SSO is for one org. That's really cool, FIM. So I'm gonna start a new chat. So if an org has a federated access to their AWS environment, is it SSO or FIM? Short answer, it's federated, and SSO often features. Short answer, it's federated identity management, and SSO is often a feature built on top of it. Okay. In AWS term, if an org has federated access into their AWS environment, that is FIM by architecture, because identity is managed externally. Authentication happens in different organizations' IDP. Identity is managed externally. Authentication happens in a different organization's IDP. Yellow-green, yes. Trust is established via federation. SAML, okay. This is a textbook federated identity management. SSO user experience compatibility. Okay, so in practice, federation enables SSO. Oh. Azure AD into AWS via SAML verification, architecture FIM. So do you guys know Azure AD? It's like identities provided. Yellow where? Yellow green. Yeah, there's a. I was saying, Mr. Yellow Owl, that when you're one of the few people that is using yellow. It's not a commonly used color. Dark green is a bit used. Like for instance, we have MC Sick in the Mind is also using it. This light green is quite visible. Indigo dabs. Nice. I like your name. User experience SSO, one login, many systems. Oh no, my Twitch name though. Yeah, I mean it fits together. There's a whole thing behind that. Like yellow owl, of course you have to be yellow. And it looks really good. FIM trust. Okay, so clean mental model. FIM is trust plus identity sharing model across org boundaries. Login experience using that trust. If an org has a federated access to the AWS environment, is it SSO or FIM? Technically FIM. Operationally, it provides SSO. Explain the relationship between FIM and SSO. Oh, didn't type. FIM is the identity architecture. SSO is the user experience enabled by that architecture. Okay. FIM is about trust relationship between identity systems, multiple organizations or domains. It's about authentication reuse, one login session. So one is in trust model plus identification. Session reuse built on that trust. Okay. It's a trust model, okay. I'm gonna ask a question. Isn't it weird that we're going full zero trust and yet we're creating. Okay, I'm gonna ask this. We're going full on zero trust, right? It's something you hear a lot in cybersecurity, but at the same time, you're having FIM, right? You're creating FIM environments. Isn't it ironic that we are going full in on zero trust for the past 10 years, and yet we are working on integrating systems on the basis of trust? Valid question, no? Sounds ironic, but actually the core paradox of zero trust, also why people misunderstand it. Zero trust does not mean no trust, and it means no implicit trust. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Zero trust says never trust by default, always verify continuously. Federation, SSO, and identity integration says establish explicit cryptography, verifiable trust anchors. So what's happening isn't contradiction, it's trusting shift layers. Trust shifting layers. Old model, network trust, perimeter trust, location trust. New model, identity trust, cryptographic trust, policy trust, context trust. We don't remove trust, we move it. Okay, so zero trust, world trust, identity providers, cryptographic assertions, tokens, certs, claims. Policy engines, telemetry plus signals, not IP ranges, networks, or VLANs or domains inside the firewall. So yeah, it makes sense. It's not about the why, it's about the how, right? It's about how you verify things. How you verify things. Cool, folks. Hope that makes more sense for you. I think it does for me. Thank you. It was named Indigo Dabs 2. I lost the password for the last one. I have another account called 7 Fart Poop. Oh, I think I remember your name. You came into the chat before, no, Indigo? Indigo sounds a lot cooler than 7 Fart Poop. You're welcome to join on any account, but this one sounds cooler. No, not ever, lol. Maybe it's Jim the Dandy that got me this ideas. Not sure if you know Jim the Dandy, folks. Quite a character. Comes in on the chat quite a lot and comments things that are related to that. But in a good way. It's not like creepy or anything. It's just kind of jokey. Security systems always require trust anchors. CA routes, IDPs, key materials, policy authorities. Hardware roots of trust. Zero trust makes them visible, makes them variable. Okay, cool. So, SPLM, what is federated entity? Let's look for SPLM. Okay, it doesn't even have it. I searched this on Google, but it doesn't have it. So let's look at my favorite Game 1 Cube controller is the, okay. QVQ is back, hello! Literally about to sleep, but I guess I had to say hi, didn't realize you were live until 5 minutes ago. It's okay. QVQ, it's all good. I'm back tomorrow. If not, I'm back on Monday. If not, I'm here for a long time, QVQ. It's good to see you. But I'm streaming for 900, 898 more days. You're good. Please, it's okay. I will be there tomorrow. Awesome. Can't wait for you to be there. We'll see you then. All good. Please have some good sleep. And Indigo is telling us, my favorite GameCube controller is the Indigo Gen 1 controller too. Gen 1 controller 2. Nice. Indigo Gen 1 controller 2. Nice. GameCube was such good memories. Really good memories. Hope you're all having a good day night. That's nice of you. It's nice of you, QVQ. Alright, let's get back to this. Film methods. We're going to look at the different ones. How they differentiate.
So SAML is an open identity management standard by OASIS, the Organization for the Advancement of Structured Information Standards. OASIS is a committee, and they developed and they still maintain SAML. It's built upon XML, or the Extensible Markup Language. And if you're familiar with web development, you'll be familiar with XML because it's a schema format, right? It uses SOAP, the Simple Object Access Protocol, for messaging for requests and also assertions. And these assertions are what's provided to the single sign-on service to let them know you were authorized to access whatever object you're trying to access. So SAML will provide a structured format for identity assurance and also assertion. Now, it exchanges authentication and authorization data to participate in federated identity management systems. So SAML, again, is built for pretty much web-based. That's really what you're looking to implement with SAML. So the client in this case will be your web browser, and your web browser will be passing information to that single sign-on service that is participating with the SAML protocol. Now, there are some roles or components of SAML.
Holy shit, it's kind of boring, no? Provides a structured format for identity assurance. I feel like all these courses, I mean, I don't want to like be rude to them, but it's just boring, no? Did you folk ever take these courses? I feel like seeing PowerPoints with just a guy explaining you stuff is really boring. Like just getting through this is boring. I feel like learning by doing, like what we've done to penetration testing and everything, is much better. Much better. Wait, I'm already... Oh no, I skipped a lot of sessions. I wanted to do IDP before. So that's why I did that. I find it so boring. Alright, uses simple objects, access protocols, SOAP for managing requests and assertions. Structured format. Uses SOAP. Jeez. I feel I'm gonna be learning a bit of bullshit like this. Just not really understanding things, but learning things by heart just to get the certification. Alright, but anyway, provides a structured format for identity assurance and assertion. Exchanges, authentication, and authorization data to participating federated identity management systems. Exchanges, authentication, and authorization data. Yeah. Participating federated identity management systems. I wonder how you secure it though. Because if it's through XML, it makes sense, right? It goes back and forth in a structured way, and that's what SAML is all about. But how do you ensure authorization and authentication in a healthy way?
So SAML, again, is built for pretty much web-based. That's really what you're looking to implement with SAML. So the client in this case will be your web browser, and your web browser will be passing information to that single sign-on service that is participating with the SAML protocol. Now, there are some roles or components of SAML that you need to be familiar with, starting with the identity provider. This provides information about an identity. The sole purpose of the identity provider is to authenticate the subject. That's really it. They don't do anything else. They're just confirming the identity. Then you have the service provider, which provides a service or resource based on the assurance of the identity provider. So the identity provider provides the authentication or assertion to the service provider that this subject is who they say they are. So it's making an assertion about another identity based on the information that it has, okay? This information has to be obtained by querying, say, the username and password or whatever their credentials are. Then it's passed to the service provider. That's the object that the subject is trying to access. The subject or the principal is requesting access to the service or resource, which is verified by the identity provider. Okay, so that's how SAML works, just kind of at a high level. Also,
all right, service providers provide services or resources by the issuance of the IDP. Subject or principal requests access to a service or resource by verified by the IDP. Requests access to service or resources and is verified by the IDP. Okay. And dabs because I like smoking dabs. Dabs is for weed as well. I didn't know about this. I was just dabbing like the thing people do with their arm there, and then they do this. Dab, press against something lightly several times. Small amount of something. Fingerprint. Then we need to go on a small commercially important flatfish found in chiefly in North Atlantic. I think this is exactly what dabs are for. You're this. You're smoking fish. Looks like a hash wax. Ah, it's like it's the pollen, right? Lol. Man, if you want to smoke fish, by all means. By all means. Flatfish. Oh no, people don't like it anymore, flatfish. Is it called a sole? Sole, no. La sole en français, I think it's called. Oh, cannabis. I saw cannabis here. A small portion of cannabis oil or resin or another drug in a highly concentrated form that can be vaporized, burned, and inhaled. The patient reported taking a dab of marijuana approximately 5 hours before his appointment. My keyboard high as fuck. It would have been fun if you typed something else and after you said high as G. Alright, small flatfish in the Chile in the North Atlantic. Chiefly, oh no, the word is losing popularity. Chiefly, wait, hold on, where were we at? Found chiefly in the North Atlantic. What does it mean, chiefly? Abundantly? For the most part. Ah, okay. Wow, chiefly, that's what it means. Folks, we did everything to not hack today. Tomorrow we'll get back to it. Tonight I have to go to bed early. By early I mean like 8 p.m. Hold Hopefully we can do that. So this way tomorrow we can have a bit more. Holy shit. Bitcoin down to 60K. Holy moly. BTC to USD. God damn. How long did that take? A year? In a year it was 120. 125 and now it's 167. It lost 30% in the last year. Holy moly. Before that I had Dovin. Wow. And even then, well, November 2025. But then, okay, so because it was this, so it really lost a lot in the past 6 months, right? 27%. Why is the Bitcoin so dropping so much? Do you know? If you compare it to the euro, it's probably better. I remember here people were saying, yeah, it's gonna drop so much. And then it did. But little did we know that, boom, it was gonna come back like that. Lol, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's funny. You know, it's funny, kind of, but then there's people that put all their money in there. Plus 14,000%. If we had bought on May 6, 2016. We could be quite rich, folks. We could be quite rich. No, I don't know. I thought it was because Christmas, but it just tanked a little. And now it's tanking a lot. Yeah. Folks, we did everything in our power today to avoid hacking. And I think it's okay to have days like this, but tomorrow we'll definitely get back to hacking. I'm not sure what we'll do. If you have any recommendations, please let us know on Discord or something, or right now in the chat. I very much like Over the Wire. It just feels like the levels are really hard right now, and we need something. Maybe Try Hack Me. We haven't done Try Hack Me in a while. We can do some easy levels there. I think we have to get back easily into it. We can do Try Hack Me. All right, folks, we're reaching the end of our stream here. I don't think we'll go back to learning CISSP. I hope you liked it. If you did like it, I'm thinking about doing Sunday streams. You ever play King of the Hill on Try Hack Me? No. That sounds like fun. Sounds like you folks would destroy me. But I'm in. Hold on, let me just log into this. Tell me about it. I'm not a robot. Okay, I understood I'm not. Tell me about it. King of the Hill. Junior pen tester. No dashboard. Learn, practice. Is it compete? Probably compete. Weekly point. King of the Hill. Attack and defend. I will get destroyed. I think you folks will want to target me. I mean, it's going to be fun. I'm probably going to play way more defense. Join a connect with up to 10 players, and then you receive a machine IP address. Hack. Use your skill to successfully enumerate and hack into the machine. Record Try to Hack Me username. Add it to rootking.txt. Patch vulnerabilities. This is how you maintain your access. Earn points. The longer you're king, the more points you get. Hunt for flags. Last system 60 minutes. That sounds really fun. It's hacker versus hacker. Hack the box, lock it down, and keep your name in the king file. It's hacker versus hacker. Hack the box and lock it down and keep your name in the king file. Oh my god, that sounds like a lot of fun. Is it fun? Mr. Yellow Owl, I'm thinking if you're talking about it, it must be fun. Do you want to do this? To user, king changes. 2-1. Oh wow, one person got dominated. Are you going to be connected tomorrow, Mr. Yellow Owl? Some of my good friends, but in that game, I hate them. Yeah, okay. I think you guys would crush me, though. I will try. So, Folks, if we should maybe set it out one day. Maybe we can make our next event 110 days. Maybe we can do a King of the Hill. It's called Shrek. And we can do this, and probably there's gonna be some good fighting, yeah? You know what? Let's decide it. When is they gonna be day? Excuse me, I have to sneeze. So today is day 102, 103 tomorrow, 104, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's gonna be Tuesday 24th. How about Tuesday 24th we do a King of the Hill? Tuesday 24th we do a King of the Hill. I'm gonna write it down. Or something like that. Create a King of the Hill challenge. And I'm gonna tell you why it's a really good idea, Mr. Yellow Owl, because one of my goals was for this year, well, is to make the stream a little bit more special, like in the sense we do different things every time. And I think this is one of the things we can come back to. Is it free? Do you have to pay? Rules, points, machine, who can play? Anyone that can play with level of intermediate or advanced. An option you can update on your profile. Running games privately. Set up and play this game exclusively with your friends. Click create lobby. Private game stops. It's free. Nice. I gotta go. You have a good night. That's a good ball. Letter Yellow. See you later. That's a good goal. Yeah, yeah. Have a little bit more structure. I think we're going slowly, but surely. I will try to jump in tomorrow. Oh yeah, you still don't see the screen. I was looking at the try hack me. Let's see. How many viewers do we have? And is there anyone on InfoSec streams? Yes, there's STDERDK. I think they were chatter. They were. Standard derivation DK. How many viewers do we have right now? Let's see. We are 8 still? Are we 8 or was that from before? Oh, we are 6. Okay, that's plenty of people. So party, 6 people. Does your stream work on Linux? What do you mean? Does stream work on Linux? One viewer. Where are they? Oh, they're here. X11 output from maze. Oh, they're building a maze. They're not saying anything. My God. What are they doing? Okay, I was looking at, let me go back to making the VM visible. Folks, I was checking out CDR, Monkey keyboard. No camera, no microphone. I don't know if it's really that fun to watch if there's no camera or microphone. Let's look for astronomy. We talked about it today, but you can stream it though, and I'm down to answer your question. Astronomy, science and technology. One viewer. Astrono. Science and technology. Let's see if there's something cool here to stream, to raid. If not, we'll end it, or... Okay, that's a bit of stuff. Folks, we're gonna go to SCD. There's no camera or microphone. Then it says Kelly and the stream aren't compatible. What do you mean? I'm streaming Kelly. You wanted to stream on Kelly. The way that I do it. Do you want to stream or what do you want to do? And the kind of activity that STD ERDK is doing is kind of fun. Steam, what the fuck, dude? I need to learn how to read. Yeah, of course. Of course they're not compatible. Yeah, I mean, mostly you want to play on Linux. Stats, Twitch chat. We want to do raid. And we're going to raid this channel. STDERRDK. Pretty sure the reviewer, I don't think it's the most entertaining. I mean, it's for me, I wouldn't enjoy too much, but I think there's still a lesson to learn from what they're doing. So we'll go over there and we'll say hi. And folks, I'll see you tomorrow in 22 hours. Indigo, really cool meeting you. First time seeing you. Mr. Yellow Owl was there with us. We had, of course, MC. We had QVQ that came in for a little bit. Hopefully we'll see tomorrow. Wizard came in and just asked one question. Hope you had a good time. Yeah, and thanks everyone else for chatting. Osmo, of course, the one and only Osmo. Thanks everyone for joining, and I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. I'll send you, can you copy paste his name into chat? STT Der? Well, I'm this color. I like this color. Am I green? No, I'm white. All right, we're gonna rate him or them. I'm not sure if it's him or her. And ooh, the 4 viewers. Folks, let's go. Let's raid. I'll just say hi. We're not gonna raid with a little thing. And folks, I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao, everyone. I'm purple. Okay, I didn't know. 3 viewers. Let's go. We're raiding. I think some of you already went there because there's 4 viewers. Vamos, 3 viewers.